Hey leaders, how are you? Joe Lenhart back here again with you with this week's Leadership Minute. And today I'm sitting in Washington, D.C. at a LeadsCon conference. And I've got my balcony behind me here, which is actually to an inside atrium. And so the background, lighting looks probably a little funky. But nevertheless, I've got a topic on my mind for you today on leadership as promised, okay? I was thinking on the flight over here, and then I was having the same conversation on this topic with a leader this morning at my hotel. And that topic is really relative to the spoken word. The spoken word. And the power of that for us as leaders. Let me tell you what I mean. As I reflect on a lesson I learned 30 some odd years ago as a restaurant manager, I used to have this habit when I wanted something changed in the store, if I wanted a new process, a new procedure, a new rule, if you will, I would post a sign. I would post a poster, some kind of directional, right? One day my district manager came in and he said, Joe, this is great and I love your energy and your excitement, but you can't always manage by sign. Can't always manage by sign. And I thought about that and I took it to heart and I've always remembered it. He said, you're always better off, Joe, to get in front of your team and use the spoken word to communicate your expectations, your processes, your rules, if you will, right? Fast forward now, today what we deal with in our world, relevant to that same sign is what? You got it, email. Email etiquette and email habits that we have as leaders. So often, I have fallen prey to this too. Too many leaders start to try to get their message out by constantly emailing the staff. Do this, do that, this rule, this procedure, this compliance. It becomes noise, background noise in their email box. You're always, as you know, and as my boss told me 30 some odd years ago, get in front of your teams, speak it clearly, speak it confidently, speak it with energy. It is going to mean so much more, and it's going to improve your outcomes and your results of that team following those expectations than a sign in the hallway or an email landing in their email box over and over and over again. Can't manage by sign. We lead with the spoken word, right? It's food for thought today for you guys as you head off into the rest of your day and the rest of your week. So until next week, I want you to keep making those big ripples. I feel like I can feel those all the way over here in Washington, D.C. I've got one more day and I'm heading back to Colorado. But until then, I'll see you next week.